Hi, this is Peter Godinez, Ambassador from KDUY-TV, and I have the good pleasure of having Stan Mantooth, who is the Superintendent of the Ventura County Office of Education. How's that for a long term? So what does this signify in terms of your leadership and your vision? I mean, what do you see the future looking like as a result of this?
Well, I first of all, I have to say the credit goes to the residents of Oxnard that voted for the measure that made the school's financing possible, and the leadership of the Oxnard School District, as well as its Board of Trustees, and all of the teachers, but most importantly, the students. Because it's one thing to build a building, but that's all it is until the day the students come through the doors. And that's what makes it magical. And that is what enables us to realize our vision of making kids great citizens of the 21st century.
And that was very well put, and we appreciate your leadership and your commitment to this community.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
We have the infamous Cesar Morales from Oxnard School District, and he's just the leader of all this, and the spokesperson and the keynote speaker. Cesar, what does this day make you feel like? You've done this before, but how is this so special?
I'm blessed, and in my third year as a superintendent, to have done this more than once is special in and of itself. For it to finally happen for the Lemonwood community, where our district has not been able to come through on past initiatives, this is us being able to deliver on the south side of Oxnard to Lemonwood, and it's going to be a fabulous school. It's going to have a great multi-purpose room where we can play sports in, and it's not only going to benefit our children, our students, who most matter to us, but we're designing it in a way where the community can benefit from it as well.
Yes.
So we're very excited about that.
Now, I asked Principal Wennes the same question I want to ask you, but when these students now who are sitting here get into, let's say, high school, what are they going to look like differently than they are now, entering either their college or career? Do you have a vision of what they may be different from that standpoint?
Well, we're very fortunate that the Lemonwood students will not only be exposed to the new Common Core curriculum that encourages, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and the ability to work in projects in collaboration with each other as teams, but also we're going to have a school that matches the current educational needs, and because all of our classrooms are not only going to have the latest technology, but they're all going to have flexible furniture that can be moved daily to best meet the needs of a student presentation or the teacher's instruction. Really happy about that. We are very excited to be able to deliver a state-of-the-art school to the south side of Oxnard and the Lemonwood community, and we're very proud to do this as the Oxnard School District. Thank you, Peter.
It's good to see you.
Great to see you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I have Sally Wennes here, and she is the principal of all this is going on here in Lemonwood. And before I start asking you questions, I want to just ask, every time you show up, something magical happens.
I try.
You come here, and they build a school for you, Sally?
Right, it's
very
very
Oh my
fun.
gosh. So what does this day feel like for you? That's what I want to ask you.
You know what? It's really exciting because I've watched my teachers with their current classrooms and what they're able to do, and yet one of our focus areas is technology. And to be able to be kind of on that cutting edge and be able to provide them with classrooms that'll support the technology that they need, not only for the kids now, but the kids 20, 30 years from now. So that's one of the most exciting things, is it'll give them access to some of those tools. And just the rooms, what's going in, it's going to be really kind of a focus for the community as well, because we happen to sit right in the middle, surrounded by our community, and so this will be a focal point, and we're building it with that in mind. So I'm very excited to be a part of all this.
I love seeing it. I love seeing it. And if I could just pull out your visionary, I mean, let's say 20 years from now, what are the students going to look like when they actually get out of here? They come up to you 20 years later and go, Miss Wennes, did you remember me? I was in your class.
Right.
So what do you envision these students looking like with all this going on?
I think the kids are going to come away with this feeling like we care. we care enough to give them something that they really do deserve, and just that access point. I'm hoping for our kids it's going to spark an interest. We've got science labs going in. They don't have that right now. With the technology that's in there, it's got multi-screens within the classroom. So when we're looking at our technology focus for our school, we'll have the ability to communicate with technology and have that access for. So I'm just hoping it kind of sparks something for them as they see further down the road. We want our kids to be college and career ready. We want them to be able to have the opportunity to explore that. And I think the new facilities are going to help guide it in that direction. So,
man, you hit that one spot on. You're in my head, and that's what I envision too.
Yeah.
Sally, it's such a pleasure knowing you.
Thank
and
you.
I'm always here for you if you ever need anything along with KDY TV.
well, thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome. Hi, we have Gary Davis, who's a trustee at Oxnard Union High School District, and we're here at the groundbreaking. Gary, what does this all mean to you from your leadership position?
Well, certainly we're so proud of the community for their support on their school bond issue to build a brand new school for these children, and eventually these children will be coming to the Oxnard Union High School for their high school years. So we are so proud of all of the infrastructure improvements that are being made both in the elementary schools and in the high schools.
You know, it's amazing just to see the progress. So you go
Yes.
from elementary to intermediate or junior high school, and then you get them. So you're going to have some really prepared students
We are.
once they get there.
Because they're going to a 21st century school, we're going to continue that tradition once they come to us, and it goes by so fast. So these young children here will be with us very soon.
Well, we appreciate your leadership, and we're confident that these young individuals will make a difference in the world and be able to take care of their
They
families.
certainly will, and we're here to help them.
All right. Well, thank you very much
Thank
for
you
your
too.
time.
Thank you.
All right, there's not too many times that you get a chance to interview somebody who really started a project here at Lemonwood, and he's doing great things, but the person who really started this brainchild of Lemonwood is Dr. Jeffrey Chancer, or as I call him, Jeff. So what does this make you feel like? You started this. I know you have a great team. You give a lot of credit, but how are you feeling seeing this?
I feel great, but I do need to make one quick correction.
Okay.
No doctor.
Okay, but
I
in my
didn't
mind,
qualify.
you know, in my mind, okay, I'll go with it.
All right.
Can I call you Dr. Jeff?
You
Like
can call
doc-
me doctor or anything you
Well,
want. I just want the public to know that I didn't qualify.
All right. Well, Dr. J didn't
all right.
qualify either.
That's
But
right.
anyway, how does this make you feel?
It makes me feel great. The south side of Oxnard definitely needs a new school, and the children and families deserve the very best. They deserve every bit as much as any other community in California, and that's the focus of when we ran a campaign and tried to bring that forward to the families here.
No, that is wonderful. I noticed you're incognito. You didn't want to be seen, but I found
No, you did find me, but I'm also retired now, so I can wear whatever I want to wear when I want to
Well,
wear.
I heard you've redefined retirement, so congratulations.
Thank
And now that I found you, I'm going to hold on to you, okay?
Let's do that. Let's
I
keep
will.
in touch. Thank
Well,
you,
Thank
Peter.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Hi, we have MEXI DUFF here, and her title, she is so many different things in education. I'd like her to kind of give us her title so I don't mess that up.
At the present time, I'm a retired principal,
Okay.
retired in 1994, and thoroughly enjoying retirement, as I did when I was working. I met many challenges, but I felt that the challenges were just something to help me get stronger, so I met them and went through them with God's help.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, you've defined the whole meaning of retirement, because you're not just sitting down on a
Oh, no.
lazy girl chair, just
Oh,
doing
no.
that.
No, busy.
Now, Superintendent Cesar called you some other things. I mean, he gave you a very long title. What was he talking about on that one?
Well, I was the first administrator here at Lemonwood School.
Okay.
And I was administrator and a kindergarten teacher for
Okay.
2 years, and total administrator for the third year.
Okay.
So I was here for 3 years, and I got it started and met the challenges and left it in good shape.
Well, with all the history, how does this day make you feel with all the excitement of something new starting?
Well, it's wonderful to be here to see what has happened from the time of the beginning of Lemonwood until this point. So it's gone through many changes through the years, but this is an exciting change that's going to really make a huge difference for the community.
Well, I think so. So thank you so much for your leadership and all your hard work through the years.
You're very welcome.
And you take care of yourself, which I'm sure you do.
I do.
And I know your husband will, but that's a different subject.
Okay, right.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, we have Dennis O'Leary, who is a trustee at Oxnard School District. I just got to ask right away, from a leadership standpoint, how does this make you feel, and what do you envision? I mean, what goes through your mind?
Well, you know, schools are quite often too invisible in our community, but they're really the heart of our community. And so I see a birth of our community when we have a groundbreaking and a promise that we are going to have a brand new school here that's going to serve our community 50, 60 years and on. I'm thrilled. This is why we're in the business.
That's why.
And I have to thank the parents and the community, because it's not my doing, it's not the trustees' doing, it's the community, the parents who voted to put this as a priority. They need to be congratulated. They're our heroes.
I tell you what, that's the new form of hero, and I would agree with you. So thank you so much for your leadership, your dedication, your voice. So we look forward to see what's coming these next few years.
I look forward to it also, and I look forward to seeing the good things coming from the students who pass through the hallways of this new school.
Me too. Thank you very much.
You.
Bye, Dick. Hi, we have the person who makes the rubber meet the road, and that's Lisa Cline, who is the Deputy Superintendent of Business Service Fiscal Services. And you make this happen, Lisa. I mean, I know you have a lot of people, but how does this day make you feel?
Oh, this is a great day. It's a great day for this community. It's a great day for our district. This has been a long time coming for this community. They've been waiting almost 20 years since the 97 bond passed here in Oxnard. And we're really glad that we've got to make this happen finally. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful building, as you can see. And it's going to provide a great educational environment for these students.
I would agree with you, and I look forward to see what happens in the next 20 years as these students develop. So it's good seeing you. Thank you so much for your leadership and all your hard work.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay.